to make Reese Witherspoon one of the biggest stars in the business, and her latest movie, Sweet Home Alabama, looks like it's going to take her over the top. She plays a New York fashion designer newly engaged to the city's most eligible bachelor. But before she can say I do, she has to return to Alabama to secretly divorce her redneck husband, and he's not making it easy on her. Take a look.
You show up here after 7 years without so much as a, hey there, Jake, remember me, your wife?
What?
Hi, honey. Looking good. How's the family?
You expect me to tell you you look good? Would they run out of soap down at the Piggly Wiggly since I left?
They laugh at that up north or wherever it is you've been?
You knew where I was. And don't even pretend you spent all this time missing me.
Well, I missed you, all right. But at this range, my aim is bound to improve.
I'll take him. Please welcome Reese Witherspoon.
Miss Evie.
Yeah, are we like,
Welcome to the show.
Take all day, right?
Yeah, we're so glad to have you
some
back.
little gifts.
Oh, you did?
Yes, because Tiffany's has a big thing in the movie. The first guy proposes to me in the Tiffany's New York.
It's my
like,
favorite
oh my gosh.
fantasy in the world. Can I please tell the story?
Thank you so much.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
Can we give it away? Can we say
Okay,
what?
am I allowed to?
Yeah, of course.
She has the ultimate marriage proposal in this movie. Patrick Dempsey's character gets Tiffany's to open up the store. All the salespeople pull out the diamond engagement rings, and he says, pick one. I love this guy. Oh my God.
That's so pretty. He's a good guy.
It's on a bracelet.
Yeah, I got you a little present.
Thank
Just,
you, that's
you're
so sweet.
There's something
Yeah,
about the
Reese,
blue box.
I don't know how you got any work done on the movie, because I saw it and it's so cute. Between Patrick Dempsey and that fine man who plays Jake, I mean, I know
both
you're
so
married,
cute.
but God, I would have been totally distracted the entire time.
Well, they were great, and that whole cast was so good, and they're so talented too. And the great thing I think about the movie is that neither one of them is a jerk in the movie,
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
really
right.
don't know who she's gonna go with, because they're both just really terrific guys.
Which makes it a fantasy, I take. Is it?
yeah, it's very cinematic.
So your character...
I mean, the movie is really it's about Alabama, New York, and the differences in the people and the lifestyle. And you grew up in Tennessee, right?
Yes.
And so going to LA must have been a big adjustment for you.
Yeah, it was.
So which lifestyle do you prefer?
I don't know, you know, it was such a culture shock for me getting out to LA, and like, I walked into a store, I remember when I was like 19, going to buy a shirt, and there was a 12-year-old like with her own credit card and a cell phone, and I just thought, this place just isn't my kind of place. But I enjoy living there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's certainly a wonderful place to be. I think I'm just more of a small town girl.
You know, we had a big fight here about 2 weeks ago about Southern women and Northern women. And is there a difference? So is there a difference in the Southern woman and the Northern woman?
Well, I think Southern women have lots of things monogrammed.
Do you know I just sent 36 towels to be monogrammed?
Are you Southern?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Isn't
From
that
North
funny?
Carolina.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Isn't that funny? There's something about monogramming, and it's like, I don't know what it is, that you just want to have your name on it and make sure nobody steals it or something. But I have everything monogrammed in my house.
That is funny. I can't believe that.
Even my daughter's towels are monogrammed,
That's sad.
which is crazy.
But having a Southern upbringing, you said, has actually helped you in the business.
I think so, because, you know, it's made me very conscientious of other people's feelings, and I think a little politeness can get you a long way, certainly.
Yeah.
And if you know how to talk to
I've
people.
heard that, but
Yeah.
it doesn't work for me. No, let's talk about your movie. You know, I'm a big fan of yours.
Thank you.
I really do like you a lot. I think you're a great little actress.
We all do.
But you play this dazzling, glamorous urbanite, and then you go back to, you know, the reality in Alabama, and the people that you meet down there are basically your reality check about who you really are, right? I
Right.
mean, that's in essence. What's your reality check, Reese? Where do you find the truth?
Well, probably my mother and my friends. I mean, and I have a really close family, so they'll tell me, you know, if I'm totally out of perspective on things. And, you know, my mother, when she sees a movie I'm in that she doesn't like, she'll say, I liked it. It was good. As opposed to when she really loves it, she says, it was really good. I call it the Betty movie review.
How about your husband? Does he tell you the truth?
Certainly, yeah. Yeah, certainly. He's
You know,
a
Reese
really...
is married to Ryan Philippe.
Philippe, yeah.
Philippe, and he's an actor, wonderful. I saw him in Gosford Park. He was terrific in that. Do you tell each other the truth about their careers?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it's really great to have somebody who's also in the business because he knows what I'm sort of dealing with and all that kind of stuff. And also, you know, 3-year-olds. Basically, anytime you have peanut butter and jelly stuck to your shoe, you can't think you're that cool.
We talked about the movie Proposal, which is the girl's fantasy. But Brian Phillippe, with his cute self, asked you to marry him, and you said yes. So how do you do it? How do you propose?
I don't know. That's kind of personal. It was very personal, but you know what? It wasn't at Tiffany's, but it was very romantic.
Did you know it was coming?
Yeah, I did. I knew it was coming.
Did he know you knew it was coming?
I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to ask him.
See, that's the Southern girl thing. We always know everything is coming.
Yeah, well.
Well, let me ask you about your character, Melanie Carmichael, because you have played such phenomenal characters. We were having a Reese love fest in Hot Topics, because we all have our favorite. But you say that Melanie is the most like you of all of the characters you played.
Well, that's true. I mean, I was a little bit scared to do this role because it mirrors more of my upbringing than I've ever played. I mean, it's sort of, I usually play sort of wacky, over-the-top people, and this girl's kind of normal, a little bit.
Kind of.
But I thought it was representative of reality too. Like, she's not just sunshiny all the time. Like, she has a terrible scene where she gets drunk and tells everybody off, and then has to pay the price the next day, and feels terrible. And that's just kind of real to me. That really resonated with me because it's like, who hasn't been in those horrible, embarrassing experiences?
Reese, now you know you're on the cover of this month's W magazine with a caption that reads, "Why Reese Witherspoon is Hollywood's new golden girl." Is that scary? Is that exciting? Do you think about it, or do you just wrap fish in it and keep it moving?
That's so cute. Yeah, I mean, I don't read that stuff because I don't want to get caught up in other people's ideas of what they want me to be, because then I'll get confused. And I'm chicken. I'm also a big chicken, to know what people think of me. But yeah, I mean, I love my job, and I'm really excited to be having the kind of opportunities that I have. But in terms of like thinking of myself as something, I kind of just think of myself as like a working actor.
Well, we like you because we find you to be polite and nice and good at your craft. You should know that, because we all talk about you after you leave.
We do.
Yeah.
But also that you seem to have stayed very true to yourself. And even in your movie, I mean, it's about a young woman who goes to New York and is trying to fit in, but she just can't let go of, or she tries to let go of that girl from Alabama and discovers she really can't. Yeah. How do you, maybe it's perception now that I'm saying this, but in Hollywood we think that everybody sort of has to let go of themselves to succeed. So how are you able to do it?
Well, I think I related to the movie in a lot of ways because I think everybody has to go through a period of rejection in their life where they either reject their parents or where they're from, or in order to ultimately accept it as part of your identity. So that's why it made so much sense to me, this movie. And I went through that, you know, being from the South. I don't know if you ever experienced this, but people would say, like, assumed I was ignorant because I had a Southern accent, or assumed that, you know, I was married to my cousin or something. Which I'm not. But yeah, so you know, fighting that stigma, but also accepting it, now I can laugh about it and just go,
well, when you started in the business, you were actually told to lose your Southern accent.
yeah, that's true.
So when you started this movie, did it just come right back to you?
Yeah, my brother was my driver on the movie because we were shooting 2 hours outside of Nashville, and so I said, come on down, let's do this, because we hadn't seen each other in so long because I live in LA and he lives in Nashville, and we fought every morning like cats and dogs. And it got me so into the accent, like something about arguing puts you right into it. I was like, you shut up. No, sister, you shut up.
He calls you sister?
Sister and brother. Mother and father.
I also want to ask you about your daughter, Ava, who is your greatest joy. I know she just turned 3. Did you do anything special to celebrate?
Oh, yeah, we had a birthday party.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was one of those small birthday parties. I'm a big believer in just the amount of kids at the age they are, you know, or +1 maybe, because I can't take any more.
20 plus, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So because she turned 3, there were 3 friends, is that the case?
3 friends, yeah, 4 friends, yeah.
Oh.
And it was sweet. You know, and you can just like basically just put a cake out there, and they're just, we bought a bubble machine, and the bubble machine is like,
Does she react when she sees you in the movies or on television or something?
She doesn't really see.
She doesn't ever?
She's never seen anything.
Oh.
She saw a billboard the other day, and she said, Mommy, that girl looks kind of like you.
Really?
I said, oh, yeah?
Did you say that, Esme? No.
She'll figure it out.
One day, she'll know.
Well, you seem to have a very loving and happy life, and we're happy for you, but we have another happy couple in our audience, as you know full well. The View and Touchtone Pictures have joined together. We put together a Sweet Home Alabama contest, and the winner is here to collect her prize from Ms. Reese right here. It is a diamond engagement ring from Tiffany's. We flew Jill White from Kansas and her fiance, Ryan Adams. And it was so funny, we were laughing, we were like, Jill looks a lot like Reese, and her husband-to-be's name is Ryan. It's really wacky. Y'all must be from the South somewhere, okay? Now, they're actually from the Midwest. They're from Kansas. So, Reese,
Great.
do the honors.
Okay. Great. Here you go. Good luck.
He already did. But he's got to put it on her hand.
Don't we have any music for this?
What is music? She's got Tiffany's in the band.
Hold it out, let's see it.
We gotta see it. So, have you set a date, Jill?
This summer.
Oh, good.
Big wedding? Have a big wedding?
Not too big.
You should have just as many friends as you have. Like
I tell you what, Jill, Ryan, we certainly wish you the very best. May God bless you and your union. And all of y'all, best of luck. Our thanks for Reese Witherspoon.
We'll be right back.